All right, welcome to my, what is it, February reading wrap up. I read 5 books, 3 physical and 2 on my Kindle. First up, we have Night Shift by Annie Crown. I gave this 3 stars. It was cute. It was a nice, light, kind of like fluffy read, because Fourth Wing just kind of, I needed something happy. This is about 2 college students, I guess, hit it off. She is a college bookworm and he is the star basketball player. And she helps tutor him because he needs help in one of his English classes regarding poetry, and she is an English major, so she just helps him out and they kind of click. Next up, we have Morbidly Yours by Ivy Fairbanks. I also gave this 3 stars. It was cute. It was a little different because Callum, is like a mortician. Is that the word for it? He works on the bodies, getting them ready for, services and burial and everything, and he owns the mortician place / like funeral service place. I don't know what those are. What are those called? Am I saying it right? Anyways, and Lark, the female, is a transplant from Texas, or an explant from Texas. Either way, she's from Texas, and I really loved it because she is from Austin, Texas. I am born and raised in Austin, and I currently live here in Austin, so I thought it was neat reading a book that finally talks about Austin, Texas. Not like in detail, but the character being from Austin, Texas, I just thought that was like amazing. Anyway, she is into like animation, creative design, all that stuff. So she moved to Ireland for a job in the field. And they really just clicked. She kind of helps him get out of his like comfort zone and really just helps him, I guess, be more extroverted, more happy. I don't know how to explain it, but they have that relationship where they each benefit from each other. What kind of relationship is that? You would think I would know what that relationship is called because I had to take a lot of science classes in college. A mutualistic relationship? I forgot what the term is. Anyways, they really hit it off. And they go from friends to friends with benefits to they end up being together. Okay. She's kind of like a sunshine to his like weird cloudiness, I guess you would say. And then of course I read Iron Flame. I gave this, I believe, 4 stars. I didn't enjoy it. No, scratch that. I did enjoy this, okay? But it wasn't as good as Fourth Wing. It was still pretty good. There was a lot of shockers and twists and loops and hops and everything in this book. It didn't break my heart. Like, it didn't wreck me like Fourth Wing. However, it did kind of fuck with me a bit. It was kind of fucked up. And I am working on my reaction video, so that will be coming out soon. I'm still iffy if whether or not I am ready to read Onyx Storm though. Alright, and then the other 2 books I read on my Kindle. The first one we're going to talk about is Tangled in Tinsel by Trilina. Don't know how to say the last name. I'm not going to even try to say it because I most likely will butcher it. I gave that 4 stars. That was... oh lordy, like I need a fan, I need a wet towel on my head, I need a towel to just wrap myself in general because that was it was hot. And ooh, all I'm gonna say, if you have not read it, read it. Okay, a woman is pretty much trapped in a house with 4 men. They are all her bosses because she helps decorate like their houses for like holidays, Christmas, you know, all that stuff. They're her bosses and they pretty much get snowed in. They cannot leave the house. So they are snowed in together for the weekend. And some things happened. Okay? As a group. Never just two. As a group, things happen. It was hot. Read it. And then next up, we have Satan's Affair by H.D. Carlton. This is actually recommended to read first before you start reading The Cat and Mouse Duet. And that just fucked me up. That entire book just fucked me up. I don't even know where to start. So in terms of rating, that has no rating. I did not know what to rate it. It is completely different than what I am used to reading. And if this is how The Cat and Mouse Duet is going to be like, I will most likely need to pace myself with that entire series. But I don't think it's going to be as gruesome because Sibby was just little. Yeah. Zaid, I don't know if Zaid actually partakes in activities that Sibby was doing. But if so, I am definitely going to need to pace myself because I read this in the dead of the night. I think I read it in one night, to be honest. Like, I started reading it at like at midnight and I finished it like at 5 a.m. or some shit. Probably don't recommend doing it at night because your girl was feeling a little queasy. I had to take some breathers, some breaks. I had to watch some TikToks just to kind of cleanse what I just read. It was a lot to take in. But I have no idea what Sibby has to do with The Cat and Mouse Duet because it is revolving mostly around Zaid. So I'm interested to see how Sibby plays a role in the Cat and Mouse Duet and why the author recommended reading Satan's Affair first before you read The Cat and Mouse Duet. This is going to be interesting. But anyways, nonetheless, these are the 5 books that I did read for February. And even though I only read 5 books, that is less than what I typically would read in a month. However, I do consider it a success because there were no DNFs, which I'm very proud of. So overall, it was a good month since there weren't any DNFs. But yeah, that was my February wrap up. I'm so excited for next month because of the books I have planned to read. But anyways, let me know what books y'all read. If y'all read any of the 5 books that I read this month, let me know what your thoughts were. If y'all did read them. If not, I would recommend reading them. Definitely these 2. These are kind of just light and fluffy romances. Definitely if you're needing like a palate cleanser from something that just really fucked you up. Am I allowed to cuss on YouTube?